Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Gracie Love Easter Sunday edition, and I am so excited to be putting this together. We are doing Easter around the world, so I have soul food going on. My mom has got the Mexican part of the world, so she got carne asada fries, and then my cousin Shay, she took Italian, so she got some buca de bebe ordered to the house. So that is over there. So I'm going to show you guys my portion and how I'm putting together my part of the world of our Easter trip. So right here I got bacon cooking, and this is gonna go to the cabbage. And be careful because it is gonna pop. And shout out to Miss Betty Brooks for giving me her secret recipe. So I'm going to share with you guys this recipe right now. But again, in here I have some bacon cooking, and you want to let that bacon cook right on down, get it brown on up. Not crispy, you don't want it crispy, but you do want it cooked all the way through, okay? So I'm just making sure I'm keeping my eye on it because you don't want it to stick to the pan. I'm not going to drain this at all. I want all that grease and that fat that is going to season up the cabbage nicely. So we have the cabbage all washed off. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in there with the bacon. I'm gonna put it on low. Right in there. Can you bring it a little closer? Thank you. Put it right in there, cabbage. And you can break it up. It's a little tough, but you can break your cabbage up. Okay. Okay. Right in there, we're gonna put the cabbage, okay? And like I said, we want to let that cook down. Can you continue to add the cabbage in there for me? So over here, I have a bechamel sauce going on. That's pretty much a fancy word for a cheese sauce. So in there, I have heavy cream. I have sharp white cheddar. I'm going to add some Gouda, okay? And I didn't want to use the smoked Gouda because it's macaroni and I didn't think cheesy smoked Gouda sounded good. But if you are into the smoked Gouda, you can definitely go ahead and do that. I got this recipe from the Food Channel the other night, actually. And they were doing a competition and they were doing a duo. And so their duo was a seafood mac and cheese. He did the mac and cheese, she did the seafood, and he did this bechamel sauce. And he used the Gouda, and he used mozzarella, and he used like Parmesan Reggiano, a whole bunch of fancy stuff. So I went and got me some Gouda, and I love the sharp white cheddar, so I went and got that. I'm gonna also use medium sharp cheddar. That's gonna be the yellow one because I want to give it that color. And the cabbage is going to cook down, so don't worry about having to stuff it if your pan's small. So I'm just making sure I'm being careful to peel the paper off the cheese. And if you drop it in there, it's okay. Just peel it off. Okay. And then again, I have the sauce on low right now because I don't want the cream to curdle. Okay, that's not gonna be good in your bechamel. Alright, so now I'm going to add in my medium cheddar. And I didn't get sharp for this because I already had that sharp with the white and I didn't want it to be too overpowering. Okay. And then I want to turn it up just a little bit to medium low. And I'm going to stir that. And I already have my pasta done and cooked. You can use whatever kind of pasta you want. I'm using ziti pasta. Traditional is the elbow macaroni pasta, right? But again, you could play with it. I wanted to do something fancy and a little different. So that's why I chose to do the ziti pasta for the macaroni this evening. So again, just keep your eye on the cheese because you don't the cheese and the cream because you don't want it to curdle. Okay. So I'm gonna come over here, and what were you using to stir? Yes, thank you. You definitely wanna. The bacon, you don't want the bacon to burn. You should use a bigger pot, definitely. Haha. We're so bad with this. I'm gonna need something else so I can break the cabbage up better. No, a better spoon, like something better. I have two. The bacon's gonna burn.
All spoons, like another spoon.
Sliding all over. Yes, thank you. Okay. And now I can like crush into it without feeling like I'm gonna break it. All right. I'm gonna break this down. And you're gonna let it cook down. It's gonna wilt down, and then you'll add water to it. Here. You need to try to really get it down because I'm trying to prevent the bacon from burning at the bottom. So, just be careful. Okay. And then I'm gonna come back and stir the cream sauce. Be careful, you're gonna probably have to hold it. Right, and just stir that right on up. Okay. So while I am keeping my eye on that, I'm gonna also get ready to make some cornbread. I'm doing a lot. Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Gracie Love Easter Sunday edition. I am still working on this macaroni. So I have my pasta, which I'm using ziti. I have some Italian style sprinkled on there. I'm gonna get that bechamel cheese sauce from earlier. And remember that had the Gouda, that had the heavy cream, that had the mild cheddar, the white sharp cheddar. Just gonna pour that right on in there. Yes, Lord. Feel it. Set that down right here. Also got my eggs. I'm just gonna crack 2 eggs in there. They is doing the cornbread for me. There we go. So I got my 2 eggs cracked.
It's hard boiled. This is the egg that I used last night.
Right. And then I'm gonna get that stirred up. Take it. And then I'm gonna stir that right up in there. I might need another egg myself, but I think I'm alright. So 2 eggs is good for this, but again, it depends on how much you're making. I just needed 2 for my pan. But if you don't want it scrambled, just want to stir it in there. kind of like a binder. It's so cheesy, and we're not done. I'm not done. This is just the start of the cheese. So I'm gonna smooth that back out. Okay. I'm gonna rinse my hands with the egg.
I need 1 cup of milk.
Can you hand me the towel so I can dry my hands?
You want that cup?
Okay. So now got my hands real clean. I need the long one. Alright, I'm gonna get the rest of the cheese. I have some mozzarella. Just put it right on there. And then cream cheese. And the cream cheese you would want to cut up. See if that helped at all. You have to get the scissors. Excuse me. Okay, so cutting this open, and then I just want to cut it up and spread it out in the macaroni. Don't be scared to get your hands dirty, guys. Take the cream cheese, cut it up all over the macaroni. Put some in the corner, and a big block in the middle. There we go. Okay. Rinse my hands off again. Baby, that's all the cheeses. So I'm gonna double check, make sure I got all the cheese. There's a lot of cheese. Alright, so that's all the cheese. That's so much cheese.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna mix this all up one more time. Just make sure everything's all good. Then I'm gonna wrap them up and stick them in the oven until the cheese melts, because the pasta's done. So all you're doing now is just waiting for all the cheeses to melt up nice and pretty. So I'm gonna stir everything up. And quick tip, if you pre-make your pasta like I did, make sure to drizzle it with some kind of oil. I did olive oil, and you want to do that anyway so your pasta doesn't stick. So tip for you guys. So I'm gonna stir all that goodness in there. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try this bechamel sauce. You guys have no idea. We're gonna try Gouda. I've never tried Gouda before, so this will be, well, actually I did, because I had the Starbucks sandwich and that has Gouda on it, but I have never personally cooked with the Gouda, so I'm very, very excited. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. I have my oven set at 400 because we are also doing cornbread. So into the oven, I'm going to put this, and I'm gonna take out my casket. I have my casket iron with butter in it. So we'll put the cornbread in there once she's done with it. And then I'm going to make sure you guys have both your oven mitts. I don't have mine, but I will have it when I take it out. So into the oven, this is gonna go top rack, 400 degrees. And I'm just letting the cheese melt on that, all right? And then we still have the cabbage going on. Gonna keep stirring that up. And then once that's really withered and cooked down, you wanna add your water to that. And then season up the cabbage. So I'm gonna give this about 10 more minutes to cook down, maybe about 8, and let it continue to cook down. And then that'll be that. All right, you guys, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Gracie Love, the Easter Sunday edition. And we are going around the world. Family and friends are just arriving. I am going to get this cornbread in the oven. I have melted the butter inside of the cast iron skillet. So that's the best way to cook cornbread. If you're gonna cook some cornbread, you better put it in the cast iron. So I'm gonna put that cast iron skillet right in there. And it did cook up a little bit already, only because it was already hot from the butter. So I'm gonna put that right in there with that macaroni. Gonna keep my eye on that. Okay, still got the cabbage going on. I'm gonna add my water to that because that has cooked down very, very nicely. Oh yes. Oh yes, you guys, that has cooked down very, very nicely. And I have my bacon in there. Fabulous. So I'm gonna just add a cup of water into it. Right, and then I'm gonna just season it really nicely with some of my favorite friends. All right, so some season on. And I'm gonna do some garlic salt. My secret. Okay. And some accent. A little bit more than that. Let your spirit guide you really in the seasoning of it. I like to always cover the top when I'm seasoning. So now I'm going to give that a good stir.
It's the way, man. That's how it is. That's how it goes. You gotta fight them. You gotta get them to stop eating candy.
And then I'm just gonna let that cook down till that's tender. So about 30 minutes for me, but you cook it until it's tender for you. I'm gonna cover it. And then don't go nowhere so you can see the final results. Hey guys, wrapping up the festivities as far as finishing the food, I'm just gonna slap on this barbecue sauce right on my rib. And I just want you guys to see that they are just falling off the bone. Right off the bone. Perfect. Delicious. So those are pork. Yeah, I'm just slapping the sauce on them.
That look good.
And I'm gonna finish it up. When the kids have just finished their pinata, they did an egg hunt. Now they're finishing up their pinata. How was the pinata?
I broke it. I busted it.
Of course. So again, family's here. I'm finishing up these ribs, baby. And I'm gonna just show you guys the macaroni because that is done. And these are beef ribs right here. And I'm saucing up. And we got all kinds of things going on over here.
You like it? Or you like it?
Okay. Yes, baby. It's saucy over here. It's saucy over here. Okay.
Oh, good.
So let's take a tour to see all of the booty
Can I be the test?
that we have. Let's see. So ribs here, mac and cheese. We got our cabbage. Hope you guys can see. Cabbage and cornbread. And then we got fun and friends and family in the back. We are turned up. So thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of Cooking with Gracie Love, the Sunday Easter edition. Hey. See you guys next time.